Hey guys, I'm Mike, and we decided to start a YouTube channel, just kind of showing what we do a little bit, have some fun with it, I guess, see where it goes. But a little backstory, so we own a camper rental business in Northwest Iowa. There's our sticker and our phone numbers if you guys are interested. So basically, our crazy season is end of school year to beginning of school year, basically. You know, we get cold winters, so it doesn't really work out that well for camping. But right now we're in the off season. We'll get more into the camper rental stuff as spring comes along and kind of show you more about that when that comes. But right now we do RV transporting. I got a 53-foot trailer that I can haul 2 or 3, 4, like your little single axle teardrop styles, some tandem axles, but they usually keep those about 22 foot or under. Occasionally we get a little bit more, but not very often. So I haul cars. Like this morning I went to Sioux City and I picked up a couple cars that go to Omaha, which is kind of a messed up deal right now. It's, what is today? It's Saturday after Thanksgiving. And I called and started booking loads on Wednesday. And some of these brokers, they're just kind of pain in the butt. If you guys deal with them, you know what I'm talking about. But I called and got some loads booked on Wednesday for a Monday pickup. And so I'll run down to like Sioux City, pick up a couple, go to Omaha, and I got a couple drops there, and then I've got more to pick up in Omaha that go out towards Chicago. But with the holiday week, they're still doing the 48-hour pickup. Well, one of them is, so I had to go to Sioux City this morning, pick up 2 cars and bring them back home, and they're gonna sit until Monday. They wouldn't let me pick them up Monday morning and then drop them. You know, it's only 109 miles from Sioux City to Omaha, so they wouldn't even let me pick them up and drop them off on Monday. But those are the kind of the fun games you'll play with brokers and cars, I guess. But so yeah, this week got a couple cars going there, a couple more to pick up, go to Chicago, and after that, hopefully we'll be dropping those on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we'll pick up a couple campers. I haven't really decided where I want to go yet. There's a bunch of loads going to Texas, and there's quite a few going to Colorado, so I'll just kind of wait till Monday afternoon and start checking the weather in different places and seeing what the weather's looking like and kind of make my decision from there. But no, right now we're in the shop doing a little bit of work on the truck. And since I was working on the truck, I figured I'd kind of give you a little tour and kind of show you how I got my truck set up for living out on the road for a week at a time. But in the back, we pulled the back seats out. All the seats are gone. And so we got a 8-inch memory foam mattress that I built on a platform. And then I built a little platform underneath so it'd be flat on the floor. I got this microwave out of an old camper, and it actually mounts right to my bed frame. Got my fire extinguisher mounted there, and I got a roll of paper towels back there that just kind of self-feeds out. High-vis jacket and some gloves, otherwise pillow, blanket. WeatherTech window shades that you put up in the windows at night to block everything out. Got a suction cup tablet holder up there so I can watch Netflix or YouTube or whatever I want to do at night when I'm chilling out. And in the front, shut the dinger off. Maybe. And in the front, so we got airbags on the truck to help level it out so the headlights aren't shining way up in the air when we're loaded, but got the pressure gauge and the switch there for the airbags to raise and lower. Got the Prodigy P3 brake controller for the electric over hydraulic brakes, because on these new trucks, the factory brake controller will not run electric over hydraulic. My 2015 it works in, but not in this one. And I'm not sure if I like that thing. That thing, it's supposed to, the harder you start braking, the more brake it's supposed to give to the trailer, but it's like it either doesn't give it crap at all, or you hit rumble strips or a bump coming up to a stop sign and you almost lock the trailer brakes up and then you eat the steering wheel. We got this switch here. It is attached to my auxiliary fuel tank, so when I'm going down the road, I can flip the switch on and refuel the tank in the truck. Got a CB up there, which I don't really talk on that a whole lot, but it's kind of nice to know going through bigger cities. You'll hear guys hollering if there's an accident or traffic jam, gives you a little bit of a heads up. Got our trucking GPS up there. Kind of trust that a little over Google Maps. It won't take you down roads that you can't fit, basically, with a 53-foot trailer. But it's gotten me in trouble before because it takes you the wrong address. So yeah, the moral of that is always check your Google Maps and check your GPS, your satellite, and know where you're going before you get there. Then we got our height sticks. for checking when the campers are on the trailer to make sure we're not over height. So I got that strapped up there. Got a power cord over there that I have ran into the back of the cab that actually hooks onto the generator that I mounted underneath the trailer. I'll go over the trailer some other time and show you how I got all that stuff mounted. But so that way I can run my microwave, and then I got a oven on the other side I'll show you, which actually we'll just finish off the cab now, so I'm not jumping all over the place. But no, and then with the generator on the back of the trailer too, I don't hear it at night. It's really quiet. So on this side, I got my printer, and then we found this at Walmart, I think. It's actually a little toaster oven that doubles as an air fryer, so you're not always just eating microwave food, which that gets old after a while. And then here's the cord where it comes in the back of the cab that I have it split off. I can run my space heater, which has Velcro on the bottom. I've got a 12-volt iceless cooler that goes in the passenger seat, and I'll Velcro this to the top of it so it's not flopping around at night and don't have to worry about it tipping over and starting a fire. But yeah, so we got printer, space heater, toaster oven, and then there's usually enough room. I'll throw my big backpack back here, and I just have my clothes in it for the week. In the front seat, nothing special. Usually this is where my cooler will sit, and then I'll have my shower bag, to-go bag, whatever, sitting down here. Always carry an Atlas too. Don't always trust the GPS. Technology's great, but it can suck too. And then for the truck itself, like I said, I got airbags, so it's kind of a disaster, but I've got a air compressor mounted up here in the front, and then air tank here, which is not a very big air tank, but it's kind of nice because you don't have to listen to the pump run all the time. But then I got the tank hooked up to an air hose, so emergency cases, I got something I can air tires up, plus I got a blowgun in there if you get in a dusty area. This is just an extra extension cord so I can plug my block heater in at night on cold nights. And that's it for that compartment. And then the back compartment here, this had a bed on it, a factory box on it originally. And I took the box off, put this flatbed on it. And in the box, it had 110 plug-in off of an inverter in the truck. So when I mounted the box on, I fitted the plug-in back in here. And then I got hooked up to a little power strip. It doesn't power much, I think it's 150 watt. But got a rechargeable flashlight, and then I got a battery charger in here for all my DeWalt tools and bits. And so then I can keep my impact and my drill and all that stuff charged for emergency cases, which I've had to do that already. And then go to the driver's side. Then up here, this is just where I keep all my sockets, wrenches. I got my triangles in here, extra wiring in case you got anything that breaks, which happens a lot. Then some extra oil and grease for the hubs. Grease gun, hammers. Always need to have a hammer. Never know when you need a hammer. And then in the back compartment, we just have all of our odds and ends. We got pliers, oil filter wrenches, extra wire, sockets, extra fuel line in case I ever break when I'm in an auxiliary tank. I got extra air line in case I ever blow an air line on the airbags. Scanner tool, just odds and ends. And then for the auxiliary tank came off already, but the auxiliary tank is kind of, with it being a low profile to fit underneath the trailer when I'm turning. If the truck's not sitting perfectly level when I'm getting fuel, it can really change how much that tank holds. If I'm parked and driver's side's up a little bit where the fill nozzle is, I can get about 74, 75 gallons in it. But typically it seems like most of the truck stops always lean toward the driver's side and forward, so that always puts my fill nozzle at the low end, which it seems like it cuts me down to about 50 gallons, which kind of sucks sometimes when you're getting cheap fuel. But anyway, well, that's a tour of the truck, and yeah, we'll just kind of take highlights throughout the week and kind of show you what we do. All right, guys, Monday night, we are parked, I think, for the night. We'll kind of go over what's going on with that a little bit. But I figured now is a good time to go over the trailer. I'll show you the generator setup I was talking about. I got it running. I got a truck next to me with an APU running, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me or not. But kind of bear with me with the noise. But this is how we got the generator mounted underneath the trailer. We got a cord that runs up to the back of the truck. It goes into the back of the cab. And that's what runs my my little toaster oven there. We got the cooler here, space heater running here. And then on the other side, like I said, we got the microwave. Makes meals a lot cheaper than eating out every night. But so this whole load kind of turned weird. We're supposed to drop that one off at 6:30 tonight. We got here about 6. My drop-off's about 2 blocks from here. And I called the guy, told him I was gonna park, wait a half hour or so for him to get here. And then he tells me that it's gonna be about 8:30, 9 o'clock before he gets here. So that's gonna burn out my 14-hour clock. So that kind of kills the whole night. And then this middle car here was supposed to be operable, drivable, and not so much. So now that blocks this car on the trailer. So now my drop-offs are all messed up. But on top of all the weird stuff going on, we had a weird bonus. So I booked a motorcycle. I was hoping I could fit it between cars. And I go to pick it up, and it's literally a box of parts. So we actually threw that in this car, which actually gained me enough room to actually book that last car there. That's now giving me the headache with not being able to drop it off. So I'm hoping the guy will actually just meet me here at the truck stop, and we can dump it tonight yet. But anyway, back to this side. So there's the microwave. Generator runs that. We'll get in here when it's a little more quieter. And then yeah, this is home. Just got done eating. Dirty dishes, those have to go in the garbage. Got the little night light up there, so I don't turn the dome lights when I'm watching TV, moving around, need to see what I'm doing. I think it runs on like four AA batteries, or eight AA batteries. And I've only changed batteries in it once in a year, so it lasts a long time. But yeah, and then the bed like I showed you before, but otherwise, this is pretty much what it looks like when you're camping out in a truck stop in a pickup overnight. I think we're gonna cut this video here, and then I'll do another video with kind of day to day and what's going on, all the adventures, crap we gotta deal with, cool stuff we gotta see. But yeah, today did not go as planned. I was hoping to make it to Chicago, and we were just outside of Iowa City, so we're quite a bit short of where I was hoping to be. So I'm hoping that we can get all these cars dropped off tomorrow. I got one more pickup outside of Chicago that goes to Shipshewana. So I'm hoping I can get the motorcycle to 2 cars, and then I got to pick up a van yet. Hoping to get all 4 of those dropped and still be in Goshen before 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So we'll see how things go, see what else goes wrong. Nothing's really majorly gone wrong, just time frames are not working out right. But yeah, other than that, I think we'll cut this one here, and see you in the next one.